السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. بسم الله. أركان الكفر أربعة: الكبر والحسد والغضب والشهوة. The pillars of, or the basis of kufr are four. Four things is a foundation of the kufr: disbelieving in Allah or rejecting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number one, al-kibr, pride. Number two, al-hasad, envy. Number three, al-ghadab, anger. Number four, al-shahwa, the desire. These four evil things could lead one to commit kufr. How? فالكبر يمنعه الانقياد. Al-kibr, the pride, will stop him to obey Allah, to submit to Him, to follow His command. Number two, al-hasad, envy. يمنعه قبول النصيحة وبذلها. The envy will stop him to listen or to accept any advice or to give to anyone any advice. He is not a well-wisher of anybody. He is a well-wisher of himself only. Selfish man. He doesn't like to see somebody achieving success. It hurts him. So the anger, how will lead to kufr? Al-ghadabu yamna'uhu al-adl. When a person is angry, he loses sense of justice. He'll be unjust. You think about yourself, all of us could recognize when we are angry with somebody, we are debating and arguing and become very angry, then we'll be making some comment, blaming somebody so much that I will lose sense of justice. Will be unjust. You did this, you did this, you did this. You're wrong, always you're wrong. So this kind of attitude will come when we are angry. Shahwa, the fourth one, shahwa, the desire, the problem of desire. تمنعه التفرغ للعبادة. Desire will stop him to devote in ibadah. There will be many desires pushing him here and there. The ibadah needed some focus to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's ibadah, needed good focus. Desire has no chance. Once desire occupies somebody, even he prays, there will be no focus of him. So we can experience all these in our life. So these four things, some bad characteristics, may be leading one to even reject Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, lead to the kufr. فإذا انهدم ركن الكبر سهل عليه الانقياد. But sometimes if it is the pillar of pride is collapsing, the pillar of pride is going away, somebody is able to come out of the pride, he will find he can obey Allah easily. To listen to the command of Allah become easier to him. To be proactive, obeying Allah, become easier for him. وإذا انهدم ركن الحسد سهل عليه قبول النصح وبذله. Once the envy is gone, the pillar of envy is moved or became weak, then the person will be finding easy receiving nasiha from somebody, good advice, or giving somebody good advice, all become easy for him. Number 3, the anger. وَإِذَا انْهَدَمَ رُكْنُ الْغَضَبِ سَهُلَ عَلَيْهِ الْعَدْلُ وَالتَّوَاضُعُ. Once the pillar of, or the base of anger is demolished, became weak, then he'll find to become just and to become humble is easy for him. وَإِذَا انْهَدَمَ رُكْنُ الشَّهْوَةِ سَهُلَ عَلَيْهِ الصَّبْرُ وَالْعَفَافُ وَالْعِبَادَةُ. Once the pillar or the base of desire became weak or demolished, then the person will find very easy to exercise patience, virtue, and various type of ibadah became very easy for him. So we need to fight with these 4 things in our life. What is the number 1?
Kibir.
Al-kibir, meaning pride. It could bring ego and many other things. Arrogance. Al-hasad, number 2, envy, jealousy. Number 3, al-ghadab, anger. Number 4, desire, shahwa. If you can fight all these 4 bad characteristics, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will offer us something very good in the places of all these bad character. Now, if this is in our nature, we know, fitratan, somebody is, you can tell somebody is a hot-tempered person, somebody is jealous. We know, although all these are within us, but sometimes you can make a comment about a person because so visible, so strong with him. So this is sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us with this kind of nature and character. This is part of our tabi'ah. وَنَفْسٍ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا. This fujur and taqwa, these good characteristics and these bad characteristics, all these both are in us to test us how we can deal with the bad one, how we suppress it, and how we can nurture the good one to make it more better, so our fitra, our nature becomes slowly better. But if we don't do this kind of rehearsal, this kind of struggle, then what will happen? The other way, our character becomes very bad. And this changing the nature and character is a hard job. I know somebody when he is very less patience, he is a very hot-tempered person, he may say, people, be careful, my temper is very unpredictable, hot. So should we say that this is you would like to be proud of that? You would like to keep it? No, we need to try. And it is very hard job, we know, to polish my character, to make it becoming better. If we try hard, Allah will help us. As the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us, وَمَنْ يَتَصَبَّرْ يُصَبِّرْهُ اللَّهُ. Who tries to exercise patience in hard time, Allah gives him patience. Who says, sorry brother, I don't have that much sabr, I have to do this. No. Then you fail, will not achieve anything. So then he's saying, وَزَوَالُ الْجِبَالِ عَنْ أَمَاكِنِهَا أَيْسَرُ مِنْ زَوَالِ هَذِهِ الْأَرْبَعَةِ عَمَّنْ بُلِيَ بِهَا. Removing a mountain from its place to another place could be easier than removing this bad character from a person who is tested with this. It means that serious level of this. I know all of us, as we said, are created with both good and bad character. Both is there. We can try to improve. We can try to come out. But some people really, when they don't try and their character is very bad and they are grown up with this, very difficult. That's why Umar radiallahu anhu said, if I hear somebody says that the mountain of Uhud is moved from its own place to another place, I may believe that. But if I say somebody is a bad nature, his character is changed, I may find difficulty to believe in him. That should not make us frustrated, hopeless, because the other hadith, وَمَن يَتَصَبَّرْ يُصَبِّرْهُ اللَّهُ, will help us. وَلَا سِيَّمَا إِذَا صَارَتْ هَيْئَاتٍ رَاسِخَةٍ وَمَلَكَاتٍ وَصِفَاتٍ ثَابِتَةٍ, especially when it becomes somebody's grown up and long time of nature and habit and did not try himself, he from young life to become old age, he'll find difficult. فَإِنَّهُ لَا يَسْتَقِيمُ لَهُ مَعَهَا عَمَلٌ الْبَتَّةً. This kind of person are so misfortune that their no amal will be mustaqim, will be straight. No deed will be straight. Never ever they will be able to achieve tazkiyatun nafs, to purify their character, because they didn't try and they became so old. Now it became their nature, otherwise impossible. وكلما اجتهد في العمل أفسدته عليه هذه الأربعة. And whenever he tried to do something good, this 4 bad nature comes and corrupt him this good deed. وكل الآفات متولدة منها, and many other disasters, other bad character are born from these 4. وإذا استحكمت في القلب أردت الباطل في سورة الحق والحق في سورة الباطل. Once these bad character, these 4 major sins, bad character became very nature of him, what happens to this person? He looks at batil as if it is a haqq. He looks at the falsehood that it is the truth. وَالْحَقَّ فِي سُورَةِ الْبَاطِلِ. And the haqq become batil, falsehood become, truth become falsehood, and falsehood become truth. His concept is upside down, totally. وَالْمَعْرُوفُ فِي سُورَةِ الْمُنْكَرِ وَالْمُنْكَرِ فِي سُورَةِ الْمَعْرُوفِ. And this person look at good deed as if it is the evil one. And the evil one he looks at as if it is a good deed. Give one example of the modern day. It's totally opposite. People's nature, habit, desire push them to make haqq is batil, batil is haqq. The relationship issue, physical relationship issue. You know what I'm talking about? What is known, Allah has created with the nature of goodness, that there's a marriage between man and woman to have this kind of relationship, and all now becoming totally other way, which was munkar. People are presenting as if it is ma'roof.
Freedom.
Huh?
As a freedom.
You can see, you cannot talk about this anymore. That this is munkar. No, you cannot say that. You cannot say it is evil. As that one, this munkar became ma'roof. You have to say it is ma'roof, it is not munkar. If you say munkar, there is a problem. It's totally, all concept became upside down.
Imams will be caught up.
Okay, right. Subhanallah. فإنه لا يستقيم له معها عمل والألبتة ولا تذكر نفسه مع القيام بها وكل ما اجتهد في العمل أفسدته عليه هذه الأربع. Okay, right. وَقَرُبَتْ مِنْهُ الدُّنْيَا وَبَعُدَتْ مِنْهُ الْآخِرَةِ. This person, he is not a good believer. His dunya is more close to him and akhirah is more away. He is never interested in akhirah. He is just worldly man. The worldly achievement is the main thing. Forget about akhirah hereafter. He is not in his concept. This whole materialism is what? Dunya, materialism. Dunya-wise, these worldly things. Forget about anything. Beyond dunya, no, we don't believe in. وَإِذَا تَأَمَّلْتَ كُفْرَ الْأُمَمِ رَأَيْتَهُ نَاشِئًا مِنْهَا وَعَلَيْهَا يَقَعُ الْعَذَابِ. Then he's saying, if you look at the dunya, the whole world, all these attitude in the people, it grew from this concept. Okay? And many of the Qaum nations were punished by Allah. Many disasters happened to them. Many cyclone, tsunami, earthquake. All this happened due to this kind of situation. People consider haq is batil, batil is haq. Ma'ruf is munkar, munkar is ma'ruf. وَتَكُونُ خِفَّتُهُ وَشِدَّتُهُ بِحَسْبِ خِفَّتِهَا وَشِدَّتِهَا. This feeling of the dunya, just only material things in the life, nothing beyond that. If it is too strong, then dunya is too close and akhirah is too far from the concept of this man. But if it is the feeling of the, this is dunya feeling is less, akhirah feeling will be increasing. Is it always opposite? Ad-dunya wal akhirah darratan. Dunya and akhirah is two co-wives. In radita al-wahida, aghdabta al-ukhra. If he flees one, other one will be angry, will be upset. فَمَنْ فَتَحَهَا عَلَى نَفْسِهِ فَتَحَ عَلَيْهِ أَبْوَابَ الشُّرُورِ كُلِّهَا عَاجِلًا وَآجِلًا. The man who opened this door of evilness to him, that he is now looking at the haq is batil, batil is haq, other way, upside down everything, then this man has opened all gates of evil to him. He is no more immune from any evil. Ajalan aw ajalan, it could be something sooner or later. He is easy access of all munkar. وَمَنْ أَغْلَقَهَا عَلَى نَفْسِهِ أَغْلَقَ عَنْهُ أَبْوَابَ الشُّرُورِ. Whoever can close this door, then he will be able to close the door of many evilness from him. فَإِنَّهَا تَمْنَعُ الْإِنْقِيَادَ وَالْإِخْلَاصَ وَالتَّوْبَةَ وَالْإِنَابَةَ. So these four things, if you open the door for these four things for you, all evil will jump to you. Evil nature will have only nest of the evil character. But if you can stop these four evil things, access to yourself, remember these four things. Number one again, al-kibr, the pride. Number two, al-hasad, the envy. Number three, al-ghadab, the anger. Number four, al-shahwa, the desire. If you can stop as much as possible, then you'll find, mashallah, you can accept it. But if you don't, if you allow all these four easy access to yourself, then it will stop you from obeying Allah, being sincere man, doing tawbah, istighfar to Allah, accepting the haqq become difficult. And any Muslim giving you advice, you cannot accept it. You cannot give any advice, good advice to any Muslim, and you never remain humble to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, neither to his creation. Then he is telling now, what is the origin of these four bad character, evil character? Next paragraph. وَمَنْشَأُ هَذِهِ الْأَرْبَعِ. This evil four character, origin of it is min jahlihi bi rabbihi wa jahlihi bi nafsi. He has true ignorance. He's ignorant about his master, his creator Allah. He's also ignorant about himself. See, double ignorance. What about ignorance about Allah? Okay. فإنه لو عرف ربه بصفات الكمال ونعوت الجلال. If he knew Allah, if he had good knowledge, concept about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his attributes, his power, all these beautiful names and attributes. وعرف نفسه بالنقائص والآفات. Also, if he knew, if he had good knowledge about himself, that how weak is himself, and what is his limitation, what kind of dangerous situation he could face at any moment, how long it takes to get a heart attack.
Less than seconds.
Huh? A healthy man suddenly falling. Recently I got a news. One of my relatives today morning, he went to market and collapsed there. People are worried maybe he's dead or not. Alhamdulillah, he gone to the hospital. His situation is improving. But this kind of falling, suddenly finishes many people. So how weak a person could be.
Very weak.
Even you didn't have a heart attack, you're just crossing the road. Suddenly a car is hitting you on the spot. Finish. So you can see, who are you? Who am I? So weak. There is no confidence. Anytime it could be happening without protection of Allah. So that's two ignorance. Those people have pride. Just look at the pride. They have two ignorance. Their pride. In front of Allah, what is their situation? Ya Allah. How faqir you are, how miskin you are, how poor you are. You're showing off your pride. And also, you're proud of what? You have money, money could go anytime. Your good health can go anytime. You lose anything at any time. Your life has no guarantee. So if anybody is aware about these two things, mashallah, he is safe. He remaining humble. He become obedient to Allah. He cannot be jealous. All this coming. So if he knew all these two, he have good knowledge, then lam yatakabbar. Never he will be showing his pride. Walam yaghdab laha. Never he will be angry if somebody just, disrespected him, will not make him too angry. Denied his right, will not make him too angry. Walam yahsid ahadan ala ma atahu Allah. He will be never jealous, never show envy to anybody what Allah given to him. Why he is getting so much success, I am not getting anything. Anything? Yeah.
Is that coming under the ayah وَمَا قَدَرُ اللَّهِ حَقَّ قَدْرِهِ?
وَمَا قَدَرُ اللَّهَ حَقَّ قَدْرِ. Very good. وَمَا قَدَرُ اللَّهَ حَقَّ قَدْرِ. People did not, give Allah his true position, true status. What is position of Allah? He is the creator of everything, giver of life and death. فَإِنَّ الْحَسَدَ فِي الْحَقِيقَةِ النَّوْءُ مِنْ مُعَادَاةِ اللَّهِ. It's saying, in fact, envy, in real sense, is a kind of enmity towards Allah. How? فَإِنَّهُ يَكْرَهُ نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ عَلَى عَبْدِهِ. How come Allah gives him that much success? He doesn't deserve it. Allah has given to a wrong person this success. A'udhu billah. So you don't like Allah's decision. You said Allah had taken a wrong decision. Na'udhu billah. Why Allah given him so much success? So he disliked Allah's ni'mah to his servants. وَقَدْ أَحَبَّهَا اللَّهُ. Why Allah likes it to give it to him? He said, I don't like. Give it to him. Many of the scholars said he is denier of the Tawheed. Munkir Tawheed, this man. Many of the scholars. So Allah said, do you feel envy towards people because Allah have given them some good things from His own grace, own mercy, own favor. Now this man of envy, وَيُحِبُّ زَوَالَهَا عَنْهُ وَاللَّهُ يَكْرَهُ ذَلِكَ. He will like, I hope he lose this ni'mah very soon. I hope he'll be failing very soon. While Allah wanted to keep with him. So you are against Allah. You don't like, please, if you talk, you can go a bit far away. Right. Then by this attitude, you may think jealousy is simple. একটু পিছনে যান, আমাদের ডিস্টার্ব হচ্ছে. Okay, please. You may think it is jealousy, just simple jealousy. But if you think deeply, like Imam Ibn Qayum, the jealousy is something you subhanallah, disagree with Allah. Who are you to disagree with Allah? This is so big matter. فهو مضاد لله في قضائه وقدره ومحبته وكراهته. So as if he is opposing Allah in his decrees and in his taqdeer, what he decide for the people, whom he loved to give something more, whom he disliked to give something more, that he disagrees with Allah. He opposes Allah's decision and decrees. لا معقب لحكمه. Nobody has right to make Allah responsible or blame Allah or make him why you do this. It's just not right. ولذلك كان إبليس عدوه حقيقة. That's why Iblis become real enemy of Allah. لأن ذنبه كان عن كبر وحسد. When Iblis disobeyed Allah by not to showing his prostration of respect to Adam, there are two, the four mentioned here, two was with him. What that these two was with him? Kibr and hasad, pride and envy. Because when Allah said, what happened to him? He didn't do sujood. What he said? Ana khayrun minhu. I'm better than him. Khalaqtani min nar, khalaqtahu min teen. Created me from fire, created him from the soil. And then hasad is in many. He said, I will not leave children of Adam going to Jannah. I'll come from right, left, and all direction to take them to hellfire. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ.
But why the shaitan he will answer the day of judgment? إِنِّي أَخَافُ اللَّهَ رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ. What is his point of this? He's refusing, and then the other ayah say, قَالَ أَنَّمَا دَعَوْتُكُمْ فَاسْتَجَبْتُمْ إِنِّي أَخَافُ اللَّهَ رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ, for different ayah.
Well, anyway, in the Badr battle, he also said, إِنِّي أَخَافُ اللَّهَ رَبَّ الْعَالَمِينَ. In the battle of Badr, he said as well, إِنِّي أَرَى مَا لَا تَرَوْنَ.
Yeah, that's so refusing.
In the battle of Badr, when Iblis seeing the angels are coming down to support Muslims are getting victory, then he is fleeing now, running away. They say, why you are running away? You said you will be staying with us and you will be fighting with us. And now, why? He said, إِنِّي أَخَافُ اللَّهَ. I fear Allah. And I see what you don't see. He fear Allah. Don't know why he doesn't become believer. He fear Allah's punishment may come now. He may be cursed at the moment and he may be affected or afflicted by the adhab. He is fearing that adhab. But he is not fearing Allah to obey him. It's a two kind of fear. If you see somebody, a criminal attacking you, you are fearing him. Do you respect him? No. You hate him. And you flee. But sometimes you fear your father. Oh, my father is here. Oh, sorry, I have to be. Like this. This is respect. So this Iblis has no disrespect. Anyway. وَقَلْعُ الْغَضَبِ بِمَعْرِفَةِ النَّفْسِ. Okay, right. Now, these two of the evil character, pride and hasad, how to remove it? It's a very important question, isn't it? We are sometimes afflicted by that. Then he's suggesting now, قَلْوُ الْغَضَبِ فَقَلْوُ هَاتَيْنِ الصِّفَتَيْنِ. These two bad character, evil character, how to uproot it from your heart with مَعْرِفَةِ اللَّهِ وَتَوْحِيدِهِ. To know more about Allah, His existence, His ability, His power, His, all, qudra. Okay? وَتَوْحِيدِهِ, and the oneness of Allah, He's alone. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Only He got the power, nobody has power. وَالرِّضَى بِهِ, and to be pleased always with Allah's decree. Okay. وَعَنْهُ, in decree and upon Him. وَالْإِنَابَةُ إِلَيْهِ, and always to do tawbah istighfar, to come back to Allah. If you feel you gone a bit away from Allah, come back to Allah. To have this is a guarantee that you will be able to fight the pride and envy. Now, the other one is ghadab, third one, how to get rid of this anger. Everybody of us becomes suddenly angry and we cause so much problem in our life. People around us sometimes get harm. We cause harm to ourselves. So, the anger, وَقَلْعُ الْغَضَبِ بِمَعْرِفَةِ النَّفْسِ. To know more, who am I? How powerful am I? Where is my ability? Where is the guarantee for me if any harm comes to me now? That I am so weak, subhanallah. I'm just only living with the mercy of Allah. It's only His grace. Okay? So بمعرفة النفس وأنها لا تستحق أن يغضب لها وينتقم لها. That will give him a feeling, if somebody was a little bit disrespectful to me, I should not be very angry and upset for that. Who am I? I'm nothing. فإن ذلك إيثار لها بالرضا والغضب على خالقها وفاطرها. If you can have this understanding that my nafs is nothing to, I need to defend so much, I need to, give it, somebody was wrong, I have to take revenge for myself. I don't need to all this. That sacrifice will bring the pleasure of Allah to you. And it will make you only, that you become angry, or only you're angry if anything caused anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You'll be always upset for that. وَأَعْظَمُ مَا تَدْفَعُ بِهِ هَذِهِ الْآفَةِ أَنْ يُعَوِّدَهَا أَنْ تَغْضَبَ لَهُ سُبْحَانَهُ وَتَرْضَى لَهُ. So to help yourself that you are not so much angry for yourself, try to be angry for Allah. Angry for Allah. What does it mean? If somebody is doing munkar, disobeying Allah, it makes you upset. It doesn't mean that you are attacking him, no.
As happened to Imam Ali, exactly, yes. Where he stepped off أحد المشركين and he stepped in his face.
That's true. That's true. Like a good example we've gone through before, that once in a battlefield, Ali radiallahu anhu was in a battle with an enemy of Allah. An enemy of Allah was about to kill him. Then he caught him and he sat down on his chest, about to kill him. The man could not do anything, the enemy of Allah. He was spitting to Ali's face. Just he can do this only. Ali radiallahu anhu left him. The man said, what happened? You're about to kill me, slaughter me, why given up? He says, I was angry for Allah. I'm fighting with Allah's enemy. But now you did this spit on my face. It made me angry. How come you did it to me? I realized I became angry for myself.
If I kill you, I will be for like even for myself.
Now, if I do the action, I'm not doing it for Allah anymore. Go, you're free. Alhamdulillah, that man became Muslim. You see? See the result. Sacrificing bit of anger. Ya Allah. People, when they become angry, inna lillah, they don't want to give it up. Sacrificing is so hard. But if somebody sacrifices that, Allahu Akbar, he will achieve something so high. Yeah, mashallah. وَأَعْظَمُ مَا تَدْفَى بِهَذِهِ الْآفَةِ أَنْ يَعْوِدْهَا أَنْ تَغْضَبَ لَهُ. So you make your nafs is always not angry for itself, it's angry. Anything against Allah it makes you upset. Somebody against you, you don't care about this. فَكُلَّمَا دَخَلَهَا شَيْءٌ مِنَ الْغَضَبِ وَالرِّضَى لَهُ خَرَجَ مِنْهَا مُقَابِلَهُ مِنَ الْغَضَبِ وَالرِّضَى لَهَا وَكَذَا بِالْعَكْسِ. So anytime a believer, he finds that something is making him angry, he will think, this anger for myself or for Allah? If for myself, I will give it up. If it is for Allah, alhamdulillah, this is okay. So he will achieve that. But if somebody is getting more angry for himself, herself, then he will be losing that he never become angry for Allah. So that good character will not come to him. So anger we dealt with. Number 4, ash-shahwa, the desire. How to deal with this? All of us are pushed by desire. أما الشهوة فدواؤها صحة العلم والمعرفة. And the medicine or the treatment or the healing of the desire is to are concerned of Islamic knowledge, Islamic circle, studying, reading, attending the lesson. Alhamdulillah, this is to equip yourself how you counter this bad one. So with the authentic knowledge. بأن إعطاها شهواتها أعظم. To know that if you give more portion of desire to your own self, fulfill the desires, need and demand, أعظم أسباب حرمانها إياها ومنعها منه. If you give more what your nafs is looking for, in fact you are depriving it. Giving more meaning you are depriving it. What does it mean? If nafs wanted more desire, you're giving it to the nafs. By that you are depriving it. Long term, nafs committing sin out of desire, exercising desire, committing sin, what will happen? It will deprive from the real enjoyment in the life. Hayat tayyiba in this world and in akhirah totally. All this jannatun tajri min tahti al-anhar, all this al-hurul ain, all good food, all this you are depriving yourself. You're not making any favor to your nafs. وَحِمْيَتُهَا أَعْظَمُ أَسْبَابِ اتصاله لها. But once you stop all this, you protect your nafs from all the desire, you are helping your nafs to enjoy more in near future. فَكُلَّمَا فَتَحْتَ عَلَيْهَا بَابَ شَهَوَاتٍ كُنْتَ سَاعِيًا فِي حِرْمَانِهَا إِيَّاهَا. Every time you open the door of desire to your nafs, and you give this portion, you allow to enjoy this quick one in haram way, you are running to stop it, to deprive it for real happiness, which is the bigger one in the next world. أَكُلَّمَا أَغْلَقْتَ عَنْهَا ذَلِكَ الْبَابِ. And every time you try to stop your nafs desire, especially in haram way, you are not punishing it. In fact, you are doing a favor. كُنْتَ سَاعِيًا فِي إِيصَالِهَا إِلَيْهِ عَلَى أَكْمَلِ الْوُجُوهِ. In fact, by stopping it, you are making your nafs will enjoy so much. Like a child. Doesn't want to go to the school.
No.
Doesn't want to work, hard. Doesn't want to do serious revision before exam. So you force, no, you have to do it. Then he get, mashallah, good result. 5A starts, another 5A, mashallah. But if you allow you to say, okay, don't worry, have a good sleep. Take rest. Then you are depriving your son for a better, bright future, from a bright future. So this example is relevant for all of us.
But Sheikh, last week you mentioned that something is very important about the Bina al-Hasn wa Shaitan, he using us to destroy our lives. This is very...
Yeah, very close. Well, his whole book is around same thing.
Yeah, so you went back to the same point of the shahwat.
Yeah, mashallah. Okay. فالغضب مثل السبع. And bringing again issue of anger, it is like the, who's this animal called, lion, tiger, which attacking animal, Wild. Wolf. All these have one name, which can attack people. Anyway. Yeah. Al-Muftas, Predator animals. Which attacks people if there is a chance. So the anger is this kind of, wild animal. Like if you have in a zoo, if there is a tiger or a lion, and there is a caretaker of that. إِذَا أَفْلَطَهُ صَاحِبُهُ بَدَأَ يَأْكُلُهُ. If the caretaker was not careful of holding it and it skipped from his hand, what will happen? It may eat him. And sometime I read in the newspaper or in the media that there is a circus with a tiger or something, and it is eaten up, attacked by the tiger he was a caretaker of, and showing this game. Subhanallah.
He attacked him so badly.
Yeah. Okay. So this is, mashallah, very good example of this is anger. Anger will kill you, eat you, if you don't have the control in your hand. You remember, all of us remember, in my life, in your life, the relationship with many people. It could be husband, wife, could be children, parents, could be siblings, could be my partner, could be, of the business, in many things. In a simple way, even with the brothers working in Islamic group together, sometimes they become so much angry with each other. And they made so much bad comment, out of anger. Subhanallah, when you're angry, you say so much things. After 5 minutes, 10 minutes, after 1 hour, what do you think?
What did I do?
Yeah, Allah, why I said all this? I was a stupid one. Why I need to say all this? You regret. So, إِذَا أَفْلَطَهُ صَاحِبُهُ بَدَأَ يَأْكُلُهُ. If it goes out of your hand, it will eat you. Now shahwa, again, bringing another example, desire. مثل النار إذا أضرمها صاحبها بدت بإحراقه. If you are, what call it, subhanallah. Huh? Start the fire. This is what you call this word. Agun dharano. Ignite. If you want to ignite the fire, you have to be careful. Well, I'm okay with this. With the fire, it has gas or kerosene or something. Ignite fire. I have to be careful. If not, suddenly catching my clothes, there is accident as well. Our sisters are cooking, and from the oven, they burn.
Yeah, there's a better example. There's so many people, especially in African countries, they see the petrol leaking, or they're working with petrol.
Yeah.
And they sit there lazy and they light a cigarette because they don't care about its petrol boom. You see on the internet so many videos.
Yeah, that's true. You see, subhanallah, you have to be careful. So, the desire is a fire-like. If you are, igniting it without control, it may burn you. وَالْكِبْرُ بِمَنْزِلَةِ مُنَازَعَةِ الْمَلِكِ مُلْكَهُ. And pride is as if you are going to challenge a king or a president of a country or a prime minister, challenging him. Who are you? No? Against the law or whatever his system. No, who are you? You take the law in your hand and you challenge him. فَإِنْ لَمْ يُهْلِكَّ طَرَدَكَ عَنْهُ. If he didn't destroy you, kill you, at least he'll expel you from anywhere. And al-hasad, the envy, بِمَنْزِلَةِ مُعَادَاتِ مَنْ هُوَ أَقْدَرُ مِنْكَ. And repeating or summarizing, and hasad, envy is that you are showing your enmity to somebody who is much powerful than you. Saying, who are you? You are fighting with him, or you are showing your enmity to him. وَالَّذِي يَغْلِبُ شَهَوَتَهُ وَغَضَبَهُ يَفْرَقُ الشَّيْطَانُ مِنْ ذِلِّهِ. But if any person is able to to suppress and win in the battle with his desire and anger, shaitan will be having fear from him. If you are able to, mashallah, suppress your desire and anger, shaitan will fear you. That's exactly happened to Umar radiallahu anhu.
Yes.
When he was taking a path, shaitan is coming for other path, he will be not have the himma to come to the same path, he'll be going to the another path. Because Umar is coming radiallahu anhu. وَمَنْ تَغَلَّبَهُ شَهْوَتُهُ وَغَضَبُهُ يَفْرُقُ مِنْ خِيَالِهِ. But if other way becomes somebody is beaten or defeated by his desire and his anger, he will be so fearful that something little bit of a worry, So if you are not able to beat your desire and anger, rather than these two characters defeated you, you will be very coward. You see, and you think about your enemy, start shaking. So your all confidence will go. It is totally other way. Yes.
In shahwa, people find.
Just he was raising hand. Sorry.
Sheikh, when you talk about if you get angry for the sake of Allah, yeah, there's plenty of times. Simple example is you come in the mosque, you want to pray, and there's people they don't seem to stand properly, or they seem to have so much disrespect. They're doing something, Salah is standing, Allahu Akbar, and they're still busy talking away and disturbing. How would, in these cases, sometimes it makes you more angry, but then how do you know to separate from your own anger and not for the anger of Allah?
Jazakallah khairan. Yes.
Protect yourself.
That's
Because
true.
sometimes you get, they make you entice you into being angry for yourself.
So to become angry for Allah, when you see even come to the masjid, you see people deserving the way they pray, big gap, leaving it. After Salah, started talking. All this make you angry. So this is, you are becoming angry for Allah, or you become angry for yourself. It is comes. Sometime you'll be confused together. You started with anger for Allah, but your nafs could be taking chance. This man is saying, so why you pray your salah? Why are you concerned about me? Focus in your salah. Then you become angry. Then remember Ali radiallahu anhu, that action? Okay, he's made me angry by this reaction. I have to be careful now. Should I go further or should I stop here? And also, angry for Allah means you're not happy. It hurts you. You would like to try to change it. So that is a positive one. Like if your own children are becoming naughty, I know, just being angry is enough? No. What do you want for? How can I correct my child? Just becoming angry will not correct him. So this is a positive one. Sometimes just angry doesn't mean to express the anger, means unhappiness. You need to change him, you need to correct him. Then there another thing come here, that is udu ila sabili rabbika bil hikmati wal maw'idati al hasana. Also helpful. Wa idha khatabahumul jahiluna qalu salama.
والكاظمين الغيظ
When the jahil people, ignorant people address them with some kind of, ignorance, they don't engage with them in that level. Salam, khalas. والكاظمين الغيظ والعافين عن الناس, those who control their anger. So we can say, we can realize, although on the spot we can't control ourselves, but we know something is wrong with me now. I was positively, for Allah, angry. Man, now this man engaged with me. He said some rude word. It makes me angry now. I'm taking my portion now. So we need to have, how it will happen that what is said today even, that good knowledge, ma'rifatullah, knowing Allah, His tawheed, how ikhlas we have, all this, and the ghadab, the difficulty, the musibah of the anger will be distraction for me. This awareness with good knowledge is a protection. In the end, tawfiq of Allah. That's why we need to continuously praying to Allah. Allahumma ihdina sirata mustaqim. Allahumma a'inna ala dhikrika shukrika husni ibadatik. Allahumma ati nafsi taqwaha wa zakkiha anta khayru man zakkaha anta waliyuha mawlaha. We are always worried about this. Yes? Now, yes.
Now, the shahwa, I was going to say that shahwa is like committing sins and stuff. So basically, everyone, whoever commits sin, they will be fearful, because naturally he will be thinking this is bad. So anything he is going to do bad, he will be fearful from people and his reputation and stuff. That's why it makes him fearful. The shahwa.
Shahwa will make you are fearful of your sin.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
No,
everybody.
I'm saying like shahwa makes fearful, because the sin you're making, you will be thinking this is something you're doing wrong. So anything you're doing wrong, you will be fearful.
Not necessarily everybody. There are people, they are doing many things wrong and they celebrate it. They celebrate it. And they campaign for it. They are against those people who doesn't commit this shahwa, they are wrong. You see, there are other people.
Yeah.
It is a believer maybe, he will see, oh, subhanAllah, I have committed a sin. I am not fearful of that. Alhamdulillah, this is a good sign. But there are a huge number of people committing sin after, and they enjoy it and they celebrate it. They are very happy about this. They never regret. Now,
No, I think what he means maybe is what Sheikh Abdul Qayum referred to. He said when the person falls into following his desires, you know the paragraph which you read before, then he has fear, even within his thought, with his own mind, he becomes fearful.
all right.
Because of the result of the sins.
Okay. Now that is, I can understand.
The last part.
Last part, I know. Well, that probably slightly different. How? It makes him, he becoming coward. His good character is now taken away from him. This morality, moral power is no more with him. He's fearful of the enemy, fearful of the people. If he's fearful of Allah, he will be rushing to do tawbah. Okay? So there's slight difference here. Barakallah. Okay, inshallah. Fadal.
All things are big sins.
The four. Yeah. It could, some anger may not necessarily be a sin, but if it goes, beyond that, sometimes, anger for Allah is not a sin. It could be good. But if it is for your nafs, then it is a big kabira sin, of course. And it is a miftah, key of many kabira sin. Like, you become angry, so you're blaming him for many things. Why he did not do it? You see? You may hate him. It may commit somebody is killing some person. So the anger could be used as a mother of some other sins even. hot temper,
No, like also pride.
pride. Okay,
And you tell that person.
they don't accept. No. If somebody has pride, you say, you have pride, brother, be careful. Would he positively accepting? He will be, this will be a sign of arrogance, he will be further arrogant towards you, never accepting. Okay? But if you, now how, if you look, somebody has this, how you correct him, it depends whom you are dealing. If it's your own people, you have authority upon them, there is a way. If somebody else, there is another way. And in the end, ud'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah wal mau'izatil hasan. Don't say something to increase his arrogance. To say something that will help him. You need to think about this. And remember this Khalifa Ma'mun's story. Khalifa Ma'mun, a scholar came to give him advice.
قال لست موسى ولست فرعون.
Yeah.
لست فرعون ولست موسى.
He was very strong, harshly talking to him. Why do this? He said, Allah sent somebody better than you to somebody better than me.
Worse than me.
He said, worse than me. Musa alayhi salam sent to Pharaoh, said, speak. فَقُولَ لَهُ قَوْلًا لَيِّنًا. Talk to him with soft approach. Don't be harsh. So we have to think all these beautiful principles of Islam. Barakallahu feek. Now.
Sheikh, these four qualities you mentioned, they are part of human nature,
Yes. True.
part of human behavior. Allah created this kind of, can't say qualities, but behavior,
Yeah.
which all that possess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you say, for example, anger, I think the good example is in the Bible. I think this actually, you see, anger, I mean, cannot completely work out, but it can be managed, it can be controlled. See, I think this is, I think, for your, direction.
Yeah.
You cannot completely eliminate that, but you can control, you can manage it, you can. For Allah, you become, angry, but at the same time, you have limitation there. And the same thing with envy. I mean, you do good work, charity work, you see, I become envy with you, you see, want to emulate you, for example, your
Positive.
So, I mean, that can be accepted, because you become, envy for your good qualities.
Yes.
I want to emulate your good qualities.
Barakallah.
This same also, I think it can be accepted.
Yeah, absolutely. Brother Sheikh is saying very good point. The first one, the anger, this is in part of our own creation, own nature. Allah has created this to test us, as we said earlier. So we cannot eliminate, take it away totally from our mind, our heart, our existence. That's Allah didn't want. He didn't want either that, because sometimes it needed. What Allah said? وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظِ. You need to suppress it in due time. Control it. Manage it. That's why they call anger management. It's very close to Islamic terminology. You see? Yeah. So you need to have this, and that is also in the same surah. وَنَفْسٍ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا فَأَلْهَمَهَا فُجُورَهَا وَتَقْوَاهَا قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. So tazkiyah is something we do continuously to achieve betterment, which will help us to suppress the negative anger. And also the other part you said, that envy could be halal sometimes. That was the second one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not all envy is bad. And that's why there is halal envy in the hadith.
We had session.
We've gone through this. Halal envy, there is clear hadith. رَجُلٌ أَعْطَاهُ اللَّهُ عِلْمًا لَا حَسَدَ إِلَّا فِي اثْنَيْنِ. There is no halal envy except in two. One person given knowledge, mashallah, good deen, and he is practicing and he is motivating many other people. And you see, mashallah, he has given good Quran, understanding of the deen, He's getting benefit. He's helping many other people. He said, I wish I could be like him. I could be following of this good path. And Rajulun atahu Allahu malan. Another person, Allah gave him good wealth, and he's giving so much charity, helping so many needy people. He said, I wish Allah could give this kind of amount of wealth and mentality that I can give so much charity so I'll be successful to Allah. This is the halal one. So absolutely, it's not totally, whole thing is negative. It has negative aspect and it has also positive aspect. Okay? So this is absolutely, and that's why the comprehensive ma'rifah knowledge, Sheikh mentioned, authentic knowledge and comprehensive knowledge will give us a good picture. Now, which one?
Jealousy.
Oh, that's about jealousy. About jealousy. Yes, Auntie. Who is raising hand? Yes.
You know, some people in our culture, like, one or two people, they're calling, old people using the word, Buddha. He did call a few weeks ago. He was with his mom, telling, "I'm the Buddha's dad." And took it as offense. So obviously, because I work for security, you see, you cannot fight.
That's true. I understand.
So that's a serious.
But they're saying sometimes people offend by using some kind of language, like an old man, Even sometimes back home, says the old man says, the old man, come here, he's not his dad. Mother, is the old lady. This is some kind of derogative language. Sometimes, yes, it is. It is happening. It's not like, in Pakistan, Urdu language is Buddha man,
What do you say in Arabic, Sheikh?
Yeah. عجوز.
Yeah.
Right. العجوز هذه أمي. تقول هكذا. This is disrespect. Okay. Even though in one sense this is the old man, this is the old man, no doubt. But when you address, that becomes some kind of disrespectful. And subhanallah, many people do this. They have very little adab. Adab.
Sheikh, I have a question from a friend here. Brother, he's looking to get married. Alhamdulillah, he's a nice brother, practicing. He's worried about, he's not worried, he's because he's not really getting many success, he's thinking online dating.
Sure.
Married, single Muslim, this. He wants to know generally, what's your opinion about online internet dating and stuff? And generally, after the position of communication within the online, there's no third person, and how does someone communicate? Is it halal in that sense, or what's your opinion on this?
Yeah, this is a big fitna, single, they call it singlemuslim.com.
Marriage.com.
This kind of thing. These are some websites, online kind of things. Many people give their picture, their information, and they having the chat later on, all these. Many people, to choose the marriage, this path is the wrong method. And I found many cases coming that this was not a good starting in their life. It only brought evil to them. And this is in a halal way, a good tool of shaitan to engage two persons. In many of them end up in the wrong relationship. And also some kind of marriage event done. So the young, the unmarried men and women, they go together and look whom I will choose and to talk. And they talk to one person sometimes and go to the another table, another person. SubhanAllah, what is this? Is it a respectful way? No. Islam has given so much beautiful way of khitbah, proposal, even to her wali, not to even directly. Now I can understand the question will come, many young people, parents are not able to help them. I know some people.
It's not even that they're young, it's like they're
Middle
30,
age,
they're
yeah.
middle-aged, some older, younger, they've been divorced, they've been married, they're looking for, trying to get halal life.
They need really some support here. What is the mechanism for them?
Yes.
This is a good question, and in fact, we need to think about this. Nowadays, alhamdulillah, some of the good marriage agencies come. Like we have one here, Al-Ihsan Marriage. Although I can't say that too successful or too effective, sometimes probably need to improve the service. In the up and down the country, there will be some kind of marriage offices. They will not make this kind of meeting and gathering, of a marriage event or neither online. You give information to them, and the other person will give information to them. They will look in your application form, you say, I'm looking for this kind of a person. And they receive the women's application as well. So they look in your CV, they look in her CV. If they see what is your expectation is matching with her, and her expectation somewhere bit of close to your, her expectation with you, then they will say, this is the person information. If you are happy to consider that, and other person, if you're happy to consider that, then after primary negotiation, they may make their meeting together. So the proposal didn't go to her or him directly through an office. This could be at least lesser evil.
In that situation, could you show them a picture or not?
Picture could be considerable, of course. A decent picture with modesty is a good way, like you're allowed to,
Through that pattern.
Yeah.
Directly.
Yes, not having any direct communication later.
Ustaz,
Sheikh, I think the picture should come afterwards.
yeah.
It should come after the person has contacted the wali
Yeah,
and everything is going through fine. Then he needs to.
yeah. I'm going to make this comment. The picture one is not in the beginning,
Okay.
and the first information first. This is your information. This is your information. You are happy with this information. Then the next step. Next step, it could be, the going through the wali, and after wali is allowing and happening and giving permission, then maybe some people prefer to see the picture and then physical session, seeing each other. Some other people may not choose this part of the picture because picture sometimes doesn't give you clear, appearance or clear, not representing you properly. Some picture come good, some picture really misrepresent you. So, but up to you, it could be considerable in certain stage.
So this dating, sites, it's because it's available because our good way, ma'ruf way, there is no available in the society. I think that every mosque should have this,
Service.
So that we can help young.
Resources difficulty sometimes. Okay. Barakallah fik. جزاكم الله خير. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. صلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه.